living a life of crime, lies, deceit, disloyalty. Fake niggas fucked up the streets with all this poison. Anything pop off, motherfuckers recording it. Broke bitches choicing. Damn, my mama warned me. Damn, I should've listened.
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you will give this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Okay. State your full name for the record, please.
Eva Wilson.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
All right. Good afternoon, Ms. Wilson. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
All right. Ms. Wilson, where are you located at today?
Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Were you present in court here Tuesday morning here in Atlanta?
Yes.
Did you fly here to testify in person?
Yes.
Okay, but you had to go back home?
I stayed, I was there 2 days and then the COVID situation happened and I had to go back home.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Do you know?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you known her?
I know her on Facebook only, or are we talking about like once I knew her in person?
Have you met her in person before?
Yes.
Okay. When did you meet her in person?
2021.
Okay. And where did you meet her at?
I picked her up from the airport, the Dallas airport.
Okay. And did she stay at your house?
She came to live with me.
Okay. Do you know where she was coming from?
Her mom's house. Her parents' house. Her mother contacted me, but she had just came from, I believe, Puerto Rico.
Okay. And so how long did she stay with you?
No, you can't look at your phone. Put your phone down.
Okay. So from like the end of June until the end of August.
Okay, for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you say yes or no, okay?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. And she stayed in your house with you?
Yes.
Okay. Had you met her online prior to her coming to your house?
Yes.
How did you meet her online?
At the time she was doing like vegan recipes and yoga, and she was with another herbalist at the time. She wasn't in carbonation. She was with another herbalist, and so we would just be on there with the recipes and the readings.
What kind of readings?
Like psychic readings.
Okay. Is that something she was doing?
Yes.
Okay. You had her do that for you?
Yes.
Okay. And so,
At the time when she came to stay with me, she had given me one reading before.
okay. All right. And so she stayed with you for a few months. Did you guys stay in contact after she left?
Yes.
How did you stay in contact? By phone, social media?
Well, phone and social media.
Okay. So to jump forward, in March of 2022, did she reach out to you after that day?
Yes.
Okay. What did she reach out to you about?
Coming to get her from Atlanta, from Nature Boys. She left Nature Boy's house, and I was gonna come get her, or either see if I can get them to work out their issues. So she was either gonna stay, they were gonna work it out and stay, or she was gonna come back with me. But I wasn't aware that she was back with him until then, because when I asked her to leave my home, I just assumed maybe she went home or whatever. I didn't know if she was gonna go back, because she came to me because she was needing to be rescued from the situation with him.
Okay. That's what she told you?
Her mom.
Okay. All right. And so she she told you that she wanted you to come pick her up, and she wanted you to fix things between her and Eligio Bishop.
Yes, she gave me his number
Okay.
and had me to call him.
Okay, and this was after March 24th, 2022.
Yes,
Okay. Do you recall giving me a screenshot of a phone that you took from March the 28th of 2022?
yes,
Okay. Was that a picture that you took of your phone?
yes,
And did you give that to me yourself?
yes.
And the picture that you gave me, has it been edited or modified in any way?
No,
Okay. Judge, I have no way to show her because she's on Zoom. I don't know if the state's going to have an objection, but I would move to tender the picture that she's giving me of her phone that she's described as Defense Exhibit 2.
Judge, if I can just see the exhibits he intends to admit.
Well, let me get it just
Okay.
I don't have an objection.
No objection?
Well, once foundation's been, well, I guess it's.
How are you gonna lay the foundation?
I have no way of showing it to her, Judge. I mean, she identified the picture. I'm not sure what else the foundation, of course, asking for.
There's some numbers on the top of the page. Maybe if she can authenticate that
Okay.
number, who it's going to, who it's coming from.
Okay. The picture that you provided me had a phone number at the top. It also has,
mhm,
Is that a yes?
yes,
Okay.
and it also has two messages on there, and they're both sent March 28, 2022 at 12:45 p.m. Do you recall who that phone number belonged to?
Eligio,
Okay, and was it a phone number that was given to you by Miss Hill?
yes,
And did you use that phone number that's at the top to reach out to him, and he replied to you with a text?
no, what happened was I called him, then we talked, then when the phone hung up, that's the text, he texted back saying that they would call me back,
Okay,
but I had talked to him,
okay. So you actually spoke to Mr. Bishop,
yes,
and was it through this 939 number that's at the top?
yes,
Okay, Judge, I think she's identified the photograph. I think the foundation's been laid.
Any objection?
No objection.
Okay, go ahead.
And I've marked that as Defense Exhibit, I believe, too.
Defense 2?
I believe so.
Okay.
One word of messages for the detective.
All right.
I moved to tender as Defense Exhibit 2. Is it admitted? And I think you already have.
It sounds like there was no objection, and it's admitted.
Okay, and so that message includes communication that you communicated with Mr. Bishop. There was a text that was sent, but you had not communicated with him before, correct?
not until she gave me his number. Any other times they've ever gotten into it, I've never been able to talk to him, she's never wanted me to, she would handle it on Live or Vigo or whatever she would do, but she's never went as far as to give me his number. This was the first time.
Okay, and that was on March 28, 2022, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay, all right. Did you continue to text with her throughout 2022? Were you and her on friendly terms?
for a little bit we were, basically until I got ready, we stayed in contact because I was trying to, get help, because she had asked me to gather money for her and go to my social media and ask people to help her because she needed to start over again.
Okay, and then at some point did things fall off after that? Did you not help her or what happened?
The story kept changing, and the person that I had that offered to bring me there to come get her, he dropped out of it and said that he didn't no longer want to be a part because she had kept asking him for money. He said that since he had never met her before, that he didn't feel comfortable and he no longer wanted to be involved. And then with me, at first I was really on the gas about coming because she had told me that she had gotten jumped on. So I was trying to come for that, so I called someone that lives in Atlanta through Facebook and asked could he and his wife keep her there until I could come get her, or we were just trying to find ways. And then he gave me a shelter to give to her, but we were trying to make more of an emergency out of it to where she could get the help.
Okay.
And so that's when it turned into conversation where, I was like, well, you could say he hit you, or different things that women, use to get into shelters and stuff, when they get into it with their spouses. We were trying to go that route, and then we decided not to go that route, and just that she would wait. So I was under the assumption I paid for a couple of days for a room for her, and I sent her money to eat until I could come get her.
Okay. But you never.
And so, go ahead.
You never came to get her though?
No.
Okay. All right. And did you do any type of online, like FaceTime with her or Zoom calls, anything with her where you could see her around that time?
No, we just kept talking back and forth. The main thing, we kind of had a little bit of a rough spot when she did give me his number to call. She was telling me not to be.
Judge,
She was saying he's a.
Hold on.
I'm gonna object to hearsay and relevance.
Response.
I'll just ask her not to respond with that.
Okay.
What she said.
Don't talk about what she said or what anybody else said, okay?
Oh, between her and I?
Correct. If you find yourself
Okay.
wanting to say, she told me, you can't do that.
Okay.
But you guys,
Okay.
you guys had a rough spot. There was a time that there was a disagreement. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is that when the relationship kind of ended?
No, actually, we just wouldn't text, but I was always there. So, I actually sent her sea moss and tea, and after her pregnancy announcement, she sent me pictures of her, when she was having a virtual baby shower and things like that.
What year was
So
it?
we would still talk all the way until 2023.
Okay. And when did she have the baby? Do you know?
I don't know, because actually that's when after that baby shower, I did totally disconnect with her, and I would just talk to her mother.
Okay.
And so the last I talked to her mother was Christmas, when I asked her how was she enjoying her new grandbaby.
And Christmas of 2022 or 2023?
This past.
Okay. So within the last 3 months, you've been in contact with her or her family?
Yes.
Okay. And in fact, in 2022, there are additional messages here we're not going to put in, but there were messages between you and her where she wished you happy Mother's Day and things like that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And your communication with her was friendly. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said after she had her baby, you sent her gifts. Is that also true?
No, I was, but I didn't. No, after the baby shower,
Yes, sir.
the virtual baby shower, that's when we disconnected, and I just dealt with her mother.
Okay. And does her mother live in the United States?
Yes.
Okay. And during 2019 and 2020, did you communicate with her during those years also?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever see pictures of her during that time frame?
Of Jeanette?
Yes.
Yeah, we're Facebook friends, and then I was Facebook friends with her mother as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Cross?
No questions, Judge.
All right, thank you. You're free to go, Ms. Wilson. Thank you. All right, call your next witness.
I'm going to step outside.
Okay.
Hey yo, if you enjoy this content, please support the channel at And oh yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, especially Rumble, because I can put content on there that I can't put on YouTube. So please support that. I will put my beacon link in the description box. That way you can follow me on all social media, Discord, Facebook, Twitter, wherever. You can follow me wherever. Please support the movement. CV Killer forever.